Beyond the event horizon. The year was 2147. Humanity had conquered the moon, colonized Mars, and was on the verge of breaking beyond the solar system. The EOS initiative, Earth's most ambitious space exploration program, had built the SS Valkyrie, the first ship capable of faster-than-light travel. Its mission to reach Proxima Centauri b, an exoplanet believed to harbor conditions suitable for life. Captain Elias Mercer stood on the bridge of the Valkyrie, gazing at the endless stretch of space before him. The crew of 12 elite astronauts, scientists, and engineers were ready for a journey no human had ever undertaken. They were prepared for the unknown, or so they thought. As the ship's quantum drive activated, space itself seemed to fold. Light bent unnaturally around the hull, and time warped in a way no one could quite comprehend. Faster-than-light travel was theoretical, but now they were proving it real. The leap was smooth, too smooth, no turbulence, no sudden inertia. It was almost as if they had not moved at all. But when the ship's computer recalibrated, they had traveled over 4 light-years in less than an hour. Proxima Centauri b glowed on their sensors, a planet with vast oceans, swirling storms, and an atmosphere rich in nitrogen and oxygen. It was supposed to be humanity's next home, but something was wrong. Dr. Elena Vasquez, the ship's xenobiologist, analyzed the planetary readings. Dr. Elena Vasquez. There are structures on the surface, not natural formations, buildings. Silence filled the bridge. The implications were staggering. If there were buildings, there had to be life. Captain Mercer ordered a high-resolution scan. The images came in pixel by pixel. Tall spires, abandoned streets, eerie silence. The ruins stretched for miles, darkened by the eternal twilight of Proxima Centauri's dim red sun. Could it be another race of explorers or something older? The team descended onto the surface in the Odin, the ship's landing shuttle. The air was thin but breathable. The city was eerily silent. No corpses, no signs of struggle, just emptiness. Then they found the message. Etched into the metal walls of a towering structure, in an ancient and disturbingly familiar script, was a warning. We were human once. The team's horror deepened as they found records, holographic logs, genetic scans, remnants of Earth-like technology. The civilization had not been alien. It had been human. This can't be possible. We were the first to travel here. No one came before us. But the truth was undeniable. The planet had once been colonized by a lost expedition. A group of humans had come centuries before, but they had not survived. Something had changed them. As night fell, the crew began to hear whispers. The air grew colder. The city, once dead, began to wake. Shadows flickered unnaturally. Figures moved in the darkness, distorted, wrong. They were human once. Now they were something else. Then the lights on the Odin went out and the screaming began. One by one, the crew vanished into the night. Those who remained realized a terrible truth. The lost colony had not died out. They had been consumed by the planet, the air, the water, something in the soil. It changed them, and now it was changing the new arrivals. Mercer's body wasn't his own anymore. His hands trembled, his veins darkened, his mind filled with alien thoughts. "We have to go before we become..." Her sentence ended in a gurgling scream. Mercer turned just in time to see her eyes go black, her mouth splitting open wider than humanly possible. She was gone. Mercer ran, the last survivor of the SS Valkyrie. The Odin was compromised. The only way out was the ship in orbit. With the last of his strength, he activated his emergency beacon, signaling the Valkyrie's autopilot. But he knew the truth. No one could leave this planet unchanged. As the ship pulled him from the surface, he looked down at his hands. They weren't hands anymore, and he knew this was not an escape. It was an infection. Humanity had reached the stars, and they had brought something back with them. If you like the story, please consider to like and subscribe so I can make more stories for you. Thank you for listening to Storytell.